Life is tough, not only for people, but also for owls. So they will find that time to find that moment of zen. With both parents taking care of the owlets, sometimes one of them will be able to catch a little siesta while the other one watches the children playing.
My parents love it too, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome.
They actually dropped me off here.
Did they take a look?
Yeah.
So
It's so cool.
this experience has now become even better because I've gotten to share the owls with my mom and dad. My parents were in the area because my nieces were in a dance competition at Blue Mountain. They did really well and it was an awesome time. But the highlight of the weekend for me was definitely getting to share these owls with my parents. I wish I could have shared them with my nieces, but they were so busy with dance and having fun with their friends and probably too cool to hang with Uncle Bro.
If you come here, you can actually see the babies. So if you look on my screen,
Yeah.
so that's mom,
Oh my goodness.
and then there's their babies.
Oh my goodness. They're all like tucked away tonight.
Yeah, this is the only angle I can actually see the babies and get footage of them.
Wow. That's amazing. So cool. They were telling me all about it just now, actually.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
awesome.
making some like videos and stuff and
That's so
sharing
cool.
them.
Yeah, I saw some actually. They showed when we were at the park earlier. They
Oh,
showed
okay.
me. Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
This has been an amazing experience. Getting to watch these animals interact in a neighborhood without disturbing people and people disturbing them. It's been honestly really cool getting to see how many people actually appreciate and enjoy wildlife. What's the coolest wildlife sighting that you have had in a city? Was it a fox, an owl, a bear? Share. Comment below. I'd love to hear and discuss your coolest animal experience within a city. If you ever have a really cool animal sighting, please contact me and I will stop by when I'm able and I'll try to make some cool pictures and videos of the encounters I have without being invasive or bothering the animal. I love just watching them be themselves and then trying to share footage and share my experience with others. I have a really cool fox experience with Paisley's kits and a whole bunch of other backyard animals. Often I get asked how much time I spend with the animals. Well, I set up here one day for probably 6-ish hours, and then the other day for maybe 2 hours. I stopped by a third day and I didn't see them, and I was there for a little bit. So 8-ish hours. And to be honest, it was amazing. I wish I got to spend more time with them and that they were closer and moving around. But watching these babies grow up for that short period of time has truly been amazing. And the footage that I've been able to share, I think is pretty cool. Please comment and let me know what you think of this 7-part series. If I get lucky and the owls come back, hopefully I can make an 8. But this is actually the last time I ever saw these owlets. I had been sitting here for a while and they hadn't been doing much, and it was starting to get dark and I was cold, and my parents had just shown up to take me home. The only thing that sucked about my parents showing up is that the owlets hadn't been doing much most of the time, and literally a moment before my parents showed up, the 3 of them started moving around and doing stuff. My parents said I could have stayed, but it was getting dark and I probably wouldn't have been able to get too much footage because they were actually getting really hard to see. Just from one day to the next day, I noticed how much that the tree had actually changed. I know that we don't really think about it, but if each leaf grows just a little bit, it's going to make it much harder for me to be able to see these owlets. And this is, again, the last time that I see them. They're probably still in the tree or close by. But as you can see by their wings, they're starting to grow flight feathers. So that means that they've probably been out of the nest a little bit longer than we realize. How old do you think that these owlets are? One thing that I think is pretty cool is that if you've been listening to this last clip, you can actually hear the kids playing soccer in the background. So the family is actually able to go on doing what they like to do, and it doesn't bother the owls. And the owls are able to do what they do, and it actually entertains the people. That's a pretty cool symbiotic relationship, especially when you think that these owls will actually be eating the mosquitoes and the bats and the voles and all of that many people don't like having around their house. One thing that I have noticed about these owls is when they're flying, the adult seems to just be standing on the edge or the branch, and then it just drops almost straight down to the ground. I did some research, and it says that the owl actually flies in a U shape. So it'll stand there, drop down, fly across the bottom, and then up to the perch, flying not very far, maybe 75 meters at furthest. Well, you've actually got to see a government of owls. That's what a group of owls is called. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed meeting this family. Stay safe, have fun, and please keep enjoying the wildlife.